look at our expert moves presented by Principal. A lot of them today for Arpachaya Yubon.
Just in the rough, back up to the green. And Jin Young Ko for birdie. Short hole this one, Shibuno second.
Yeah, just 55 yards, trying to hit it just short and try to get it to spin.
Our leader, Arpachaya Yubon. Birdie in for a 59.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, this is tremendous.
Or you could go ahead and make it from the fairway.
And from right to left.
15.
Hey, Lim Kim. She's going to stay a couple under 4.
No, that it really isn't. These greens are old and they have some very subtle little breaks to them. But that was no problem at all. Very positive looking stroke. Caused the players a little bit more difficulty with their distance control. And just pitching into that false front.
As opposed to Yuka. Up ahead, this is a putt for Jin Young Ko. Yeah, she is 10 under with 2 to go, so a chance at a 59 with a couple of birdies.
Jin Young Ko's tee shot at 7. Trying to sneak it up there on that lower side on the right.
It's going to 28 to that whole location out of the rough. This looks like a pretty good shot.
Okay.
Cross that green. Now, Nasa. Yeah, not easy. She had a run of miscuts. She was just not really on anyone's radar as we watch this one down the hill. It's got a chance. It has got a chance, you know. 10 under par, 2 to play. So could do with a good week. Nasa now, this would be a great up and down after that tee shot. Just move, I mean, it just moves in. Back at the 7th hole, and Jin Young just short of this green.
It's chipping from that upslope. Should be a straightforward chip. Just took a strange bounce. And you don't want to go long. It's a quick steep slope off the back.
Back of the 8th, Hataoka.
You know, hit some shots in here, especially with short irons. That's where it gets affected, where it affects that spin.
Yeah. Up and down for the former world #1.
That was...
Looked good, didn't it?
I thought she's done it.
So an eagle for a 59 for Yubon. And I think that's what makes this day even more incredible.
Shibuno.
Yeah, this is easier. The 3 chips, that's the loft it just onto the green, let it release. It's definitely all 3 of those were the kinds you think you got to try to make.
Hinako Shibuno.
Yeah, 93. Right out of that right rough. Decent line, but plenty of green to work with.
And it's just not the place you want to leave it.
But that's why you said so many are coming up
Yep.
short hole. 3rd at the 9th, last hole of the day for Na-Rin An, and that is going to be a 64 to start the week. Needing another eagle here to shoot 59. It's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get over to the short 17th, and Benedetta Moresco. Low end at last year's U.S. Women's Open, and she could use that one.
She pitched it over the downhill slope.
For 60. She lipped out at 5. It wiggled offline at 8 for birdie, and that one catches the edge. She ties the all-time ShopRite LPGA Classic low score to 15. This is Su Chia Cheng. Got into the U.S. Women's Open late last week. Oh, and this is going to be good.
So playing 185 yards, taking the pressure off yourself by doing so.
Rachel Keane putting together a terrific opening round, playing as a sponsor's invite, and that at the 8th. Afternoon wave getting started, morning wave finishing up to the 9th.
This is Sandra Gall. It's nice to see Sandra back on the LPGA Tour. We don't see too much of her these days. Is she going to finish with something special? Nicely done. Recovering from surgery. This is a moment ago at the 11th, the defending champion, Ashley Buhai. Par 3, down the hill.
Second hardest hole on the golf course so far today.
Par 3s are tough.
They're long.
Oh, would you believe it?
Oh.
This is the second for Ayaka Budaway at the 12th, and Jim Gallagher is now with this group.
I sure have. 104 yards to one of the smallest greens on the golf course.
Last week, the veteran. To the 9th.
This is one of the 3 amateur sponsor invites. Rachel Keane, final hole of the day. And that's going to run to the back of the green, I would say.
An aggressive play, and no worries with the fescue that's dotted around this green.
We're glad to have you with us for this hour on Peacock. This is the World Golf Hall of Fame member, LPGA Hall of Fame member, Kari Webb. Like she never left.
Yeah, great shot.
Wow, that was so textbook.
From over the green at 14, Budaway.
Yep, she's going with putter because of the wedge, but hits that grass, so I think it's a good play.
Okay, great play.
That's on a really good line if it's the right club.
Certainly is. Really good shot.
It's such a relief not having to qualify. Those qualifyings are just exhausting and tough, and typically they're coming in sandwiched in between LPGA events.
Did she?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
That was what we saw last week. Back to level par. With Inji Chan, 3 major championships to her credit, the most of active players.
At the 16th, the Swede Linnea Strum.
And there is a little slope behind that green players are using for that backspin. Kari was really upset at not making the team in 2016. And so to have her now as a captain, I think is going to be as rewarding as anything for Webby right now.
네, LPGA 코리아 유튜브 채널이 오픈을 했는데요. 많은 분들의 관심과 응원 부탁드리고요. 구독과 좋아요 꼭 눌러주세요.